Oh my god. He's scaring the hoes.
Paramore, man.
Yes.
I listened to This Is Why like 2 times. I don't know. I don't want to be oversaturated with Paramore, man. Especially since we're getting what, 10 songs?
I have obviously not followed suit in that belief. I have obviously oversaturated myself quite a bit.
If they drop an album and then they disappear for another 5 or 6 years, and then they say they drop 5 singles, 5 music videos before the album drops, that's half the album, man. I listened to This Is Why once, and then like the other day when you messaged me, I was like, let me listen to it one more time again. But I love the song. The 2 times I've heard it,
I loved it immediately. I loved the chorus. It was just so like chantable. It was a really smart one to start off with, and it was one that you could learn really quickly.
so this is dropping in 2 minutes. This is like some like horror movie. She's just laying.
It's definitely a nod to just, I mean, it's giving Poltergeist, it's giving The Ring, it's giving all these horror movies. I definitely believe that it's a bit of a commentary on how people were during the quarantine era, because this was me every day. This oversaturation, this information overload, it just turns you into a zombie.
It's interesting. A lot of bands I've listened to that have like released music recently, like the music, it's weird like when they acknowledge it. Like they'll be talking about it, or it's weird whenever I see a TV show acknowledge it, even though it's happening. Like I'm like, what? This shouldn't exist in fantasy.
I feel like it might be the Green Day era where it's like you're gonna have a band that makes music that is a direct response to like a big global event. Well, have you heard the snippets they dropped?
No,
Oh no,
you be in there diving deep. I'm like,
okay,
no.
so this sounds like closer to Brand New Eyes. It has like a brightness to it that I think, ooh, it's dropping.
It's 1 minute and 53 seconds for me.
I'm so nervous.
Why do I feel like both of my Paramore videos will come out before your This Is
No,
Why?
they will. It will. It 100% will. Though that video is probably not going to come out until like the second or third. It probably not even come out like till the last week of December, to be real with you.
Oh, I see what you mean by the Brand New Eyes.
Oh my god. He's scaring the hoes. Wow, there.
Yo, the instruments.
Yes, I love all the horror references. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, the camera angles. Oh my god.
Yo, this is a really well-made video.
This
like,
is a great video. Sorry. Come on, Amy Winehouse. Oh, there's 2 of them.
This guitar sounds like horror vibes.
To me, the camera movement's like the main star of this video so far.
Yo, I like this a lot. This
song
this
is really
literally
good.
sounds like Brand New Eyes for real.
It does. Yeah.
All along we called it normal.
That was such a 2000s ass moment. Taylor and Zach said we are not being in this video.
This is political Paramore.
This is I know, we're in the political Paramore era.
Yo,
October!
That was short.
I have to tweet Song of the Year real quick.
That guitar sounded scary. It was like a creeping guitar almost, man. Every second our collective heart breaks. I wish I could just pull up the lyrics. I wish the lyrics were
I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, I spelled angles wrong. I put angels.
Let's go through this again. Let's rewind it.
I don't know if you knew this, but about a week ago, I'd say, there was this Paramore just started like randomly DMing people lyrics.
I saw you. I saw you.
And I was one of them. I believe, let me check which one, because now Paramore just sitting pretty in my DMs. So,
Paramore slid in your DMs, man.
yeah, they did. Look, evidence.
They slid
I'm
in
not lying.
DMs.
They did. I'm so far from a front line. So definitely, ideation of a political war of some sorts.
Yo, if we get political science Paramore, that's an error, man. I liked This Is Why a lot, but give me a distorted guitar. Give me I'm attached to it. Not that I don't like more poppy Paramore, but give me those distorted guitars and I'm about it.
What a strong opening shot. They were really effective and creative with what they chose to utilize here. This is my favorite sequence in the entire video. These camera movements. Who directed this? Co-directors Mike Clunge and Matthew DeLisi.
Hey, shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all. Oh, I love like the window of like clouds in the background.
These lyrics are so upfront.
Yeah, I mean, Paramore, like, Haley's always been very direct in how she confronts topics,
This is that COVID news anxiety that, like,
It literally is.
like, outside of, like, just death and sickness. Remember that thing with the bees and then the monkeypox?
Well, yeah, I mean, that, and also, I mean, there was, like, a whole social upheaval in the middle of it.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that was, like, literally those months, it changed you forever, though. Trying to figure out what the two Haleys mean.
Is that supposed to be like her at home? Like the second one is her during COVID watching the news? Like, yo, someone already put the lyrics on Genius. How?
Oh, bless. I mean, it's a short song.
War on the far side, on the other side of the planet, and I've got war right behind my eyes. So I turn on the news, turn off the news. Every second our collective heart breaks. I worry and I give money, and I feel useless behind this computer. So what, like, when people were like donating to Black Lives Matter and all that?
Yeah, for sure. I'm so far from the front line, and, I'm just not directly contributing or helping at all, and feeling just, like, even if you want to, you feel like you're not helping, like the problem just seems so overwhelming. I protested, I donated to Black Lives Matter during those times. I donated to people who were suffering from COVID, but that didn't stop like over 1 million Americans from dying. It's easy to feel like just super overwhelmed by like the endless list of social responsibilities you have to fix these problems. I know Paramore is always, their appeal has been, emo and appealing to like your angst, but this is a national
political
angst. This is an international angst that I think everybody can relate to. This is their Green Day era. Like, holy shit.
Exploitative, performative, informative, and we don't know the half of it. Rhetorical, deplorable, historical, and all along we called it normal.
I guess I do like it more than This Is Why. Although This Is Why is a fantastic song.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I really love This Is Why. And the song feels more segmented, whereas this one is kind of driving. The video with like its kind of darkness and its claustrophobic atmosphere reminded me a bit of Ignorance. There was the frame of, Haley with the light bulb. Remember that? This one, this laptop is the only source of light a lot of the time. And it's kind of like, these single sources of light and darkness and what they mean. They kind of mean contrasting things. The one has like one is like enlightenment, and the other is like, overwhelming information overload. Interesting kind of contrast you could make. I don't know if it's intentional. It's probably not. One thing about me, I'm a film student, so I just make shit up.
I'm looking up the director. Like, the one director of this music video is just a professional Overwatch player that's 22 years old. This video was really good.
Yeah,
it was like some like Jordan Peele directed.
Yeah, honestly, it's funny you mentioned Jordan Peele, because the doppelganger situation, it reminded me of Us. I liked having this reaction. I tried to be calmer than I probably would have been by myself. No, you're not ready for the This Is Why reaction. I was screaming the entire
I saw your K-pop one. Where you were like in the car.
Yeah, it's gonna be out this year, which is only 3 weeks. But
this year, that's such a for a music video reaction.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, it's December 8th. Thank you, Phaedra, Paramore, Stan, Issa Faye, Ms. Phantasm, Attack on Titan, K-pop, Stan, Mama Moo every day.
Yeah.
We're about to regroup to do what All We Know Is Falling.
I know I'm still supposed to hate you. I know I'm still supposed to hate you.